So I wanted to talk about some signs that your job is going to start showing you that it's really getting to you. And the reason why I'm making this video is to bring more awareness because many of us probably don't even know we're depressed. Many of us don't even know that our job is affecting us in a detrimental way. And it's very important for you to understand that this job is, at the end of the day, it's just a job. I was speaking to someone earlier and they were saying to themselves, you know what? I feel bad for calling off of work. That's what they told me. Luis, what's going on? You're talking about these 9 to 5s in this crazy system we're in right now. So I was talking to someone the other day and they were like, what's up, Chicken Explorers? Long time no see. So I was talking to someone the other day and they were like, I feel bad for calling off of work. And I asked them, and mind you, this person was sick, full-blown sick. I mean, coughing from head to toe. They said they had headaches, everything. But they told me they felt bad because they were gonna disappoint their clients. And in my mind, I'm like, your clients are always gonna be there. They're always going to need the help. But you can't, you gotta take care of yourself in order to give someone quality help. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just say, oh yeah, I'm gonna feel bad, so let me go into this job. First of all, you're putting everyone at risk by going into the job. If you're coughing all over the place, you probably should stay home. You used to say that too, Luis? Yeah, like seriously, like I used to have the kind of mindset of I'm going to go to work. I'm not calling off. I'm just gonna do what I need to do. Just hustle, a hustle mentality. And to be quite honest, they never told us the hustle mentality is very unhealthy. Because the hustle mentality, if you really dig deep into what the hustle mentality is, the hustle mentality means you don't stop moving. You don't take breaks. There's no description under the hustle mentality that says, oh yeah, make sure you get 8 hours of sleep though. Nowhere under the description is it going to say that. So honestly, you have to really make sure you are taking care of yourself. But since I learned I can build systems, I can take days off. Yep. You're thinking the smart way, Luis. You're thinking the real smart way. And so back to the story. I was talking about this person that wanted to just not take days off. They just wanted to go into work because they felt guilty. And a lot of these jobs, a lot of people on these jobs, they have a thing about them where they try to guilt trip you into coming into work. Have you guys experienced that on your job? Where they guilt trip you. You may see a coworker, they be like, oh, where were you yesterday? What happened? You was like, oh, okay, I just took a day off. Oh, you should have been here. This situation happened. We could have really used your help. Let me tell you something. Don't feel guilty for taking a day off. Even if you got to take multiple days off, don't feel guilty. That job will still be there. Let me repeat it again. That job that you're going to and you're punching in, it's going to be there the next day when you come back. You, on the other hand, if you're not caring for yourself, if you are not practicing self-care, if you're not eating right, if you're not getting some form of quality rest, if you can, how are you going to come into this job every day? So Luis says, I'll be mad as hell when he be like, they should have been here yesterday. We got killed. We got slaved yesterday. We needed you. And I'm just like, I don't give a damn. My brother died or I was sick. No, seriously, you never know what could happen. That's the crazy thing. You never know what could happen in your life. And people fail to even acknowledge that. They don't want to acknowledge it. All they can acknowledge is, you weren't here yesterday. Where were you? We had a bunch of tasks that needed to be completed, but you were nowhere to be found. People always do that to me. Like, damn, you should have came in yesterday. We needed you. And I'm just like, I don't care. I got to do some stuff. Yeah, listen, man. Exactly my point. I'm at a state of mind right now, right? If I need to take a day off, I'm going to take a day off. I'm not feeling guilt. I'm not going to be guilt tripped into coming into work. Because honestly, what good is that going to do me? I'm just going to come into work and people are just going to complain. Oh, why weren't you here? Why didn't you come out to help us? Where were you? And let me tell you something. It's none of anyone's business, first of all, where you were. If you want to sit home and drink your cup of coffee in peace, you should be able to take a day off of that. We've gotten to a point where some people still feel guilty for calling off of work. Some people are really thinking of reasons to give their boss right now a reason why they should call off. And let me tell you something. It don't matter what the reason is. Your boss doesn't need to know the reason why you're calling off. If you want to sit at your home and drink several glasses of wine, you should be able to do that. If you want to sit at home and stare blankly at the white walls, you should be able to do that. The point is, stop feeling guilty for, stop feeling guilty for taking days off. So let me go into why, or the signs of depression that we may face that you may not even realize. These are some signs that the job is really putting you in a state of depression, or you're just feeling like something needs to change in my life. Number one, burnout. Mental, physical, spiritual burnout. You ever get home from the job and you sit in your car and you don't move? It's like you're a permanent fixture behind the steering wheel. You don't go anywhere, but you reach your destination like 20 minutes ago. That's a very big sign that you need to decompress from the job, but you also are just feeling overwhelmed. I can't tell you how many times I have sat behind the steering wheel, literally not wanting to get out the car, literally listening to a whole album because I was so burnt out. It gets to a point where you say to yourself, you know what, let me go watch Netflix, let me go do something at home. But guess what ends up happening? Netflix asks you that question, and you guys know what question I'm talking about. Are you still watching? And guess what? Netflix is watching your ass because you're sitting there thinking you're going to watch a show, not realizing I just fell asleep. Now Netflix is watching me. Number two, the next sign of depression that your job may reveal to you is when you stop caring. How many times you're at the job and you just felt like, you know what, I don't even care no more. The job literally or figuratively could be on fire and you're just like, how y'all doing? Yeah. You just get to a point of just numbness. Like the job has toxified you so much to a point where you just feel so numb and you feel like there is nothing more I can do on this job. No matter what I do, no matter how far I go in the job, no matter how I feel, I want to give more to this job so I can be promoted. You just feel numb and cold. You feel like there's nothing else left. I'm literally planning to leave my 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock forever after this 6 months to take my diabetes type 2 serious because I don't have enough time to eat right. Take care of your health, Luis, for sure. That's important. Best believe that job is not going to care about you. I can tell you right now, I'll be sitting behind the wheel literally past the time I work. Like, damn, okay, let me go. Yep. Yo, I can't tell you how many times I'm behind the wheel. I already reached my destination at work, and I'm looking at the job building like a haunted house. Like I'm looking at it like, yeah, I cannot go into this building. And you literally got to prepare yourself. What's up, Ganesh? You literally got to prepare yourself to go into this place that you know you do not want to be at. Oh, this has been happening to me the last 8 months. I watch basketball every night, but I only get to watch one quarter because I fall asleep. Trust and believe. Listen, I told you, Netflix, whatever show you put on, that show ends up watching you. And that's a big sign that, listen, I'm just overly exhausted. I'm tired, and I don't know what else to do anymore. Another sign that I could say that could be a sign of depression, where you just feel like, eh. Another sign is you don't care to be promoted anymore. You really don't care about leveling up at this job. You get to a point in life where you work a job for so long, you just feel like, I don't have anything to prove anymore. I've done enough. I've done all I could do at this job, and they don't want to promote me, so I'm good. I am good. So what I want to tell you guys, honestly, on this live is make sure you find something that makes you happy. Because right now we're living in a world where it just seems happiness is becoming more of a rare object. It seems most of us are not understanding what happiness is anymore. It feels like the definition of happiness is so far off and remote. Many of us just don't know what it is. And forget about joy, because joy is a step over happiness. Most of us can't even spell joy. Because when we look around at our surroundings, you see everything rising in costs. You see laws are being put into place to penalize you, not benefit you. It just seems nothing is working according to plan. Even though it is, this is someone else's plan, unfortunately, but it's not working according to your plans. So I'm on this live to remind you guys, take care of yourselves, figure out what you can think of that makes you happy. Because sadness is reigning supreme, unfortunately. You look around, you see a bunch of depressed zombies walking around amidst of you. It's serious. It's no joke out here. People are walking around depressed more than ever. People are walking around with fake smiles. People are walking around just numb of any humanity, numb of any emotion, empathy, sympathy. All of that is a dying art. And if you don't understand this, you will eventually understand that you have to look out for yourself. So thank you all for joining this live. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the likes. Please like and subscribe if you're not subscribed to the channel. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.